Hello out there, you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another magic discussion from me. And this time I'm going to be talking about Balloon Fight. But this is not just going to be Balloon Fight that's going to be copying Flappy Birds like a lot of people probably would have thought once they saw the title of this and they assumed that that's what I would say to do. No. No copying of Flappy Birds whatsoever. I mean, outside of touching the screen and making yourself float, no copying of Flappy Birds. But now, what I was thinking, and this could be an interesting way to reintroduce Balloon Fight to the masses, is to take your Mii's and make your Mii's your main character, and do the game, render it in 3D, but on a 2D on a 2D playing field, where you'll see your Mii floating about and fluttering about, and you're just tapping, and they have the helmet and the balloon and everything, and they're in the whole Balloon Fight costume while you're playing. But the colors are based on your Mii's main color, or whatever color scheme you decide for them in the game, whichever one Nintendo wanted to go with. I don't really care. But what you're doing, what they could do is have two separate modes. They could have a battle mode where you're trying to pop other people's balloons, and you're in an enclosed area, or they can have a mode where it's doing a race, but everybody's kind of like on autopilot outside of you tapping the screen, and where you're tapping the screen to keep yourself afloat. You're also gathering items and avoiding different things that are flying at you. Yeah. Crap, didn't mean to yawn on you guys. But you could be tapping the screen to keep yourself afloat, and you collect different power-ups, and you can use those power-ups to kind of take down other people flying or pop their balloons. In both instances, everybody starts off with like 3 balloons that they're flying with. And if you pop all somebody's balloons, they're not automatically out of the race, but they're taken back for a little bit and have to start over until they complete the race. Maybe not start over, but they're obviously wherever they fell is where they respawn, and they have to continue to race from there. I don't know where I was trying to go with that at first, but I fixed it. Battle mode is something that I'd really have to think about, because you don't want that on autopilot, because you want to be able to control where you're headed or what directions you're going. But battle mode could be set on a looping stage that just keeps looping itself until everybody's been defeated. For battle mode, though, I'd probably go with 5 balloons instead of 3, just so you have an extended amount of time that you can survive, because it's a battle mode. Its intent is to take everybody down. Trying to think of how many people could be racing, but I think 12 is good for races, and like 16 would be good for the battle mode. That way, I'm talking about maximums. That way you can have a decently full room for play, no matter how you're playing. Which would be fun, which I think a lot of people could get behind and enjoy, to be honest. Trying to think, is there anything else? I mean, because I already talked about the Mii Maker, so it really wouldn't make a difference for me to talk about it more. But I think I've really covered it. Like, there's not a whole lot that I would think would be necessary, but this could be put out as something that I think would, over time, would gain some popularity from Nintendo. There's a classic franchise that they could go back to, and they could introduce Mii's as the characters, or like even if they don't want to do that and they want to have like the normal base Balloon Fight game, they could still do that. And then have like online modes use your Mii's, which I think would be fine. Trying to figure something else out for it, but like there's not a whole lot more to add, because Balloon Fight is best in its simplicity, and you don't want to overcomplicate it. So I think that's really it. I don't have anything else to talk about with it. So I'm gonna end up I'm going to end this here. So thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out.